Hello, I'm Andy, and a star is born on the 23rd of November, and that's you, the star, listening to me. Well, you're going to have a fascinating personality and character. You are going to be an exceptionally clever person. The trouble is, you are too clever, and you don't seem to be careful of what you say and what you do because you will act very impatiently, very hastily, and very impulsively. So slow down in speech and slow down in action. And that's the way you get into command of your horoscope. Otherwise, the mistakes you make, the things you say and do, they are going to cause you many enemies. And you'll never last long in a job. And in business, miscommunication and miscalculation would be really, really bad. You are a very good person at heart. You're very charitable as well. And you are extremely emotional in a good sense. You have planets of determination and you want to make a name for yourself. And you'll have every chance to travel the world and do business in many different countries. You could easily be a politician because you'll have many friends who in the government, or you yourself might be in the government, holding some important positions. So, as a politician, you can be on the right side of the government and manage the government in some department or another. The trouble always is the hastiness, the impatience, and the impulsiveness in what you say and do. So, two very good words for you are slow down. Slow down in speech and slow down in action. That's very important. The mistakes you make would be so bad because you'll never have chance to think about how to do it properly. And you'll commit yourself too quickly, make promises too fast, and couldn't keep them. That will make you a loser if you're not very careful. And be careful when you're angry, just don't say a word would be better for you. But you have a very wonderful personality and character. If only you could tame these fast planets to make them grow slower, then you'll have more compatibility in partnerships, which can be love, romance, and marriage and family. Or it can be business partnerships. Even they can fail. Even they go under very much stress because of all your tendency to be very erratic in behavior, doing things quickly and unexpectedly, making many, many mistakes. You have a good business acumen in the way that you learn things very fast and you're able to adapt yourself to many situations. But that would be at a good age and a good calendar year. What happens if the calendar year is bad in terms of horoscope? And what happens if your age is bad in terms of horoscope? Everything will fall apart so quickly you will be shocked because the speed of these bad planets, they go pretty fast and out of control very quickly. As I said, you learn things too quickly. So take time to understanding exactly what you must learn. Don't halfway give it up and say, I know all about it. No, you don't. Same in romance and marriages. I would rather you leave the marriage to a later date. Leave it to the date of 27, 28, 29 onwards and 30. That's when your horoscope will start to mature. You'll have your feet on the ground, you'll be earning well, and you'll be able to be financially independent. If you do it earlier, you're going to cause many unnecessary headaches. And even in romance and marriage, try not to unnecessarily create a tension by simply promising, committing, or saying things you shouldn't say. There are many positive ages in our lives, and there are many negative ages in our lives. We call them cycles. So the cycles of period of time, they can be managed well when the good planets are there. They fall to bits when the negative planets are there. I'm going to give you an example. For example, your positive cycle. That means that the positive milestones of your ages. For you, they will be at the ages of 21, 30, 39, 48, 57, 66, 75, 84, or 93 years old. You born on the 23rd of November. As you approach these ages, good luck will come to you. And as you enter any of these ages, you will be rewarded very, very well. Whether job, business, finances, whether happiness of marriage, romance, whether anything that comes to your favor. I'm going to give you one example as a negative ages. Yes, we have negative cycles as well. You'll have to be very, very careful. Already at the age of 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, 50, 59, 68, 77, or 86, or even 95 years old. Lots of problems can come. Difficult to manage the job, business, it slips out of your hand, you fall to nothing. Romance, marriage breaks up. Health areas give very bad news. These are only two examples. One example of a good cycle, one example of a bad cycle. We have many cycles in our life. That's why when you see me for a 90-minute session, I will talk to you very much about the cycles that are going to worry you. So in this 9-year period, which I will talk to you about, I'll show you so many energies, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions. And I'll show you as well, apart from the ages, how to improve your horoscope. We'll talk more about that later. Now, I want to further talk about your personality. You can be a charming person, a person so witty and so funny, a person who can be extremely emotionally clever. And you'll have a chance, as I said, to travel the world, even do business in many, many countries. All you need to do is to finish what you start because you start so many things at the same time because your mind is so busy and attracted because it becomes very clever very quickly. So once you get clever quickly in every industry, you'll want to go into it. Don't do it. Try to specialize in one first and then the second and then the third. Otherwise, you'll be a walking stress machine. The stress will be so enormous that you'll fall sick sometimes. Regarding your health, well, all I know right now is the 23rd of November. That's all I know about you. If I knew your full date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, read your palms. Your palms are the magic that belongs to the soul. Who do you think is changing the signs and all those lines? The soul is doing it. So I'll read your palms as well in this 90-minute session. All it will cost you USD $50. Regarding business acumen, it means how much can your brain absorb in terms of knowledge. It is enormous because you learn everything so fast. But you're not Superman or you're not Superwoman. You cannot cope with all this. So partnerships are also very important. But you'll have difficulty in partnerships because at the speed you do things, if others cannot keep up, then you will not be happy with that kind of partnership, whether personal or whether business or whether in the office working for somebody. So slow down are two very important words so that you can cope and be more compatible in any types of partnerships. I know people born on the 23rd of November, fantastic sports people because they are able to cope and learn and do things so quickly in whatever sport they choose. And they make a great name for themselves, they make a lot of money for themselves. But you will find that they also lose a lot of money very quickly. They lose it quickly because they are very tempted to use the money they made to make more money very quickly. That's the very quickly are the two bad words. You need to slow down in your investments. Doesn't mean that if you are fast in learning things, you could be fast in investing. Doesn't mean that. So slow down in investments. Otherwise, all the quick money you make will be very turning into very bad quick losses as well. So ups and downs are going to be seen in your life, the whole life, and that's going to make a terrible bad impact on your health areas. And of course, partnerships will break up, sometimes in the marriage and romance, sometimes in the business side, due to these severe ups and downs that you have. It's important that you do a 90-minute session with me. All it will cost you is USD $50 because born on the 23rd, you could shoot up to success and shoot down to nowhere. So I'll have to give you a very good timetable, and I will do that for your next 9 years in one session of 90 minutes, which will just cost you USD $50. Remember that you are a great personality and character, very witty, And in whichever area you are, whether you're socializing, whether in the office, whether in the business, you'll be able to find solutions very, very fast. But these solutions may not be always be good. As I said, it depends on your age, you'll produce good solutions. On your bad age, you'll produce bad solutions. So this timetable of the next 9 years, I'll show you age by age, calendar year by calendar year, whether the bad one is coming worse and worse, or whether the good one is coming there to improve it, the good one to improve it. And that's how you're going to do well. That's how you're going to do well. So there are many ways to become lucky, and you'll be able to do that. I look forward to having a session with you. This is my email, and I look forward to having a session with you so that you will know your next 9 years for a start. If you like to play lotteries or financial speculation of any kind, which you will, because born on the 23rd of November, you will like your money coming very quickly. Then I will show you how to manage such things like lotteries, how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. In the meantime, I wish you a good life, and I look forward to being able to guide you so that you can get to be better in every section of your life. In the meantime, thank you and have a good life. Thank you. Goodbye.